and I turned around. And when I turned around, I was telling everybody, get down, get down.
Her grandson and 2 other boys came into the home after being shot. The teen victims ranged from 12 to 17. One 36-year-old woman was also injured, but Kind's daughter, Audrionna, known as Toot Toot, was still outside. Guests told Mindy Toot Toot got shot.
"32-year-old Adriana Kind, affectionately known as Tutu by family and friends, was a kind-hearted and confident person who often put other people's needs first. She loved having fun and meeting new people. You could always find her smiling and laughing. Her personality was unforgettable. Most importantly, Adriana was a loving and devoted mother to her 5 children, whom she nicknamed the Fabulous Five. They meant the world to her, and she always put them first, no matter what. She worked in the fast food industry and was currently working to obtain her GED. Partying and party planning was something she also loved to do. Adriana offered to host a graduation cookout at her home on Highway 15 South near St. Paul Road in the Clarendon County area of Somerset, South Carolina. The party took place on Saturday, June 4th, with roughly 150 people in attendance. Everything was going as planned. Everyone was having a great time, when out of nowhere, around 11 p.m., multiple sounds of gunshots rang out.
Turning now to Clarendon County, where 7 people are recovering after being shot at a graduation party on Saturday. This is video sent to us by a viewer of the aftermath as families arrived at a local hospital. 32-year-old Audriana Kind was also shot.
First responders from the Clarendon County Fire Rescue and Clarendon County Sheriff's Office treated multiple gunshot victims at the scene. Amidst all the chaos, Adriana was shot in the back and was sadly pronounced dead at the scene. 7 other individuals between the ages of 12 and 36 were also shot, including Adriana's 12-year-old son, who was shot in the leg. Clarendon County Sheriff Tim Baxley told the state that 2 cars pulled into the yard before opening fire and speeding off. Investigators recovered 60 to 70 shell casings and said the incident could have been a gang-related shooting connected to previous drive-by shootings in the county. It is currently unknown if there were specific targets or if the shooters were firing randomly into the crowd. Adriana's cousin said he has heard multiple stories, including that the shooting could have been about a girl or about money. But one thing he knows for sure is how much his family will miss his cousin, who he described as an innocent bystander. Less than a week ago, on her Facebook page, Adriana posted a link to a shooting in Charlotte in which a father and his 4-month-old son were shot to death. She responded with one word, the one her family is saying now: sad.
Family and friends grieve the loss of Audriana Kind and are coming together to figure out their next steps.
One thing I always loved about Tutu, whatever she got to tell you, she's going to say what she got to say, and at the end of the day, she come back around, she still love you.
Tony Junius is Kind's cousin. The family affectionately called her Tutu. Junius says this loss is a personal one.
Her mom and my mom are sisters, so this is personal for me in a whole lot of ways. And it just has hurt the family because if anybody know Tutu, who we call, Tutu was one of those roundabout person.
Alonzo Felder is another cousin.
It hurts that she's been taken away from us, and our family is taking it very hard. We're a close-knitted family.
He says she leaves behind 5 children, one of whom was also shot during Saturday's drive-by. Terrence Tyndall says he used to work with the children in the Clarendon County School District.
Knowing the children and the relationship with their mother, they were very close, and they depended a lot on their mom, and the mother was very active in their lives.
I saw her laying on the ground. I could not go over there. I could not force myself to go over the way she was laying on that ground.
She says she was in shock.
So what I did, I started calling 911, and I looked at my daughter on the ground. She was out. She had already stopped breathing.
Toot Toot began to speak to her friends and said, "I'll be all right." But shortly after arriving at the hospital, Toot Toot died.
Mayor Junius says the town of Somerton plans to update its safety plan in wake of last weekend's events, and its next scheduled council meeting is Tuesday. The investigation into who is responsible in the shooting continues. Adriana's family has put together a GoFundMe to cover funeral expenses as well as the needs of her 5 children, stating that this tragic loss should not impede them from achieving great things.